let's do some more numeric expressions. This time we're going to be doing them with decimals. So here we go. So before we get started, let's review very quickly our order of operations. Remember, we must first do our parentheses. That's our first thing that we must do. Everything in the parentheses has to be done first. Exponents would be the next thing, but remember, we don't do those in 5th grade, so we don't have to worry about them right now. The next thing would be actually our multiplication and division. We multiply and divide, but we do them in whichever order they come first, left to right. Okay, let's zoom up a little bit. There we go, so you can see that a little better. All right, and then after we're done with that, then we do addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction, and again, we don't do the addition always first and then subtraction second. No, we do them whichever one they come first, left to right. So it's parentheses first, then we do multiplication and division in order, whichever order they come first, left to right, and then we get to our addition and subtraction. We do those in order, left to right. If we have several things in parentheses, so here we have parentheses and then we have brackets over that. Well, it's the same thing. We do what's in here, but we do these operations following the same order. Multiplication, division first, then addition and subtraction second. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we have parentheses within brackets. So it means these parentheses within the brackets mean we got to do this first, okay? So we have to do 1 5/10 minus 50 hundredths. Okay, so 5/10 and 50 hundredths are actually the same thing. So we just subtract that 50 from there. 0, 0, 1. So it's 1. So I can rewrite this as 2 times 1. And then we're going to divide 21 by that times 3 times 32 hundredths. So 3 and 32 hundredths inside the bracket times 21 divided by 2 times 1, all that's in the brackets, and then we're going to multiply that by 4. All right, the next thing we're going to do is, well, we have multiplication and we have division in here. We've already simplified this to 1. We now need to do everything in here, and we have multiplication, division, and multiplication again. We need to follow these by going left to right. So we need to go like this. So we're going to do this operation first. We're going to do this first. Okay, so 3 and 32 hundredths times 21. So let's do that. 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 3 is 3, 0. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6, add that up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6. Divided by 10 twice. So 69 and 72 hundredths divided by 2 times 1, and then multiply the whole thing by 4. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is take 69 and 72 hundredths and divide that by 2. Because remember, multiplication and division, we do they're in the same playing field. They're equal in importance, so we do them left to right. So we're going to take 69 and 72 hundredths and divide that by 2. Let's do that. 2 will go into, and here I'll go ahead and split up my place values too so that it's a little neater. And there was my decimal, so my decimal is going to be right there too. All right, 2 will go into 6 3 times. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring down my 9. 2 will go into 9 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract 1. Bring down my 7. These lines down a little bit, so 17. 2 going to 17 8 times, which is 16. Subtract 1, bring down my 2. 2 will go into 12 6 times, which is 12. Subtract and 0. Oops, you can't see what I just did. So 12 minus 12, 0. All right, so 34 and 86 hundredths is what this will simplify to. So this is the second thing I did. That's going to simplify to 34 and 86 hundredths. And then we multiply that by 1. And then multiply it by 4. All right, well, anything multiplied by 1 is going to be itself. So it's going to be 34 and 86 hundredths times 4. So we got to do that. 34 and 86 hundredths times 4. 4 times 6 is going to give me 24. carry by 2, 32. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 2 more is 34, carry by 3. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19, carry by 1. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. 1, 2, 2. So our simplest form would be 139 and 44 hundredths. So the simplified version of this whole numeric expression would be 139 and 44.